Hey guys, firstly, sorry this isn't radio controlled stuff. I mean, it kind of is, but yeah, anyway. I've kind of been off RC stuff for a bit. I've been flying some real planes, but that's not really why I'm back and making this video. I kind of wanted to take some time, do a bit of a review of some Energenie home adapter and home gateway. It's like a adapter thing that you can control with Alexa or Google Home or whatever. I was trying to do some research on them and I found very little in the way of information on their capabilities and kind of how they integrated with Alexa and things like that. So the adapters themselves, they're pretty simple pass-through plugs. You obviously plug one side into a mains outlet and one side you plug whatever you want to control into. And then they just kind of work as a switch controlled by either an integration with Alexa or Google Home. You can use an app on your phone, or lastly there is an included remote control. Technically they work on the 433 MHz frequency and they connect back to a gateway, and that gateway itself is connected via Ethernet to your local network. The adapters themselves don't actually have Wi-Fi, and in theory being 433 MHz they should be pretty resilient for signal. So the gateway itself is just a little white box, fairly discreet, plugs into Ethernet and power on the back. It's 5 volts power, comes with a fairly basic adapter similar to a phone charger. In the starter pack you get 3 adapters, again fairly simple but fairly bulky devices. There is a manual switch on front. You will need that at some point. And lastly, there's this terrible remote control which feels incredibly cheap and tacky. The actual setup was fairly simple. You download the app, follow the steps, press the button on the adapter to pair to the gateway. Pretty simple stuff. The Alexa integration is pretty great too. You give the adapters a name within the actual Energenie app. Then back in Alexa you do a discovery. For example, here I've got my Christmas tree lights on one of the adapters and I've simply named it Christmas tree. Then back in the Alexa app, you do a discovery and the new adapters show up. You can add them into groups, you can mix them with other devices. Here I've got them mixed with Philips Hue lights. To Alexa it just doesn't matter, it's just another device. So you got them set up and to be honest they work great. For 10 minutes at least. Pretty soon after that I found them to become very frustrating and unreliable. The adapters lose sync with the gateway, so you'd be asking for one of the adapters to be switched on, but the gateway would think it was still switched on, so it would do nothing. Easy enough to work around, if slightly annoying. You simply ask for it to be switched off and then switched on again. But then there's a more frustrating issue. The gateway would simply drop off the network. It would be online powered, it would be pingable, but presumably the actual software itself is locked up. Rebooting the gateway does work for a while, but it's just really not reliable. So yeah, in the end I've given up. These are going back. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon, and we'll see you later. Alexa, turn the Christmas tree on.
Christmas tree isn't responding.